In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And in that war, the biggest, baddest weapons on the battlefield are the mighty Titans. So today, we're going to break down exactly how you take the throne and command one of these incredible god engines.
I mean, seriously, have you ever wanted to command a walking cathedral of pure destruction? Well, you're in the right place. We're about to give you a crash course covering everything from the core systems of your war machine to the absolutely brutal art of Titan-on-Titan combat. Just take a second to look at the sheer scale of this thing. We're talking about war engines so massive they can literally level cities just by walking through them. They're crewed by warriors who've dedicated their lives to this, armed with the most powerful weapons imaginable, and today, you get to be in the command throne.
Okay, so how do you even begin to command a beast like this? Well, it all starts with what is basically its character sheet. Let's break down the Titan's profile and see what really makes it tick out there on the battlefield.
First up, you've got speed. This is pretty straightforward. It's the raw distance in centimeters your Titan can move in one go. You know, a zippy little scout Titan might dash across the board, while a massive warlord Titan, well, it lumbers forward, but every single centimeter it moves is terrifying.
Now, speed is great and all, but maneuver, this is often what wins you the game. This stat tells you how agile your Titan is, how many times you can pivot to get around some tricky terrain, or more importantly, line up that perfect shot. Never, ever underestimate a good turn.
And next up, we have armor. Think of this as your Titan's tough adamantium hide. It's just raw durability. A higher armor value means enemy shots are more likely to just bounce right off. And trust me, you'll see just how critical this is when we get to the damage phase.
All right, now for the fun part, gunnery. This is all about how good your crew is at shooting. When you fire a weapon, you're going to roll a d6. A gunnery of 4+ means you need to roll a 4, a 5, or a 6 to score a hit. So yeah, a lower number is actually better here. It means your crew is a bunch of crack shots.
So you know your Titan stats, but how do you actually put them to use and unleash all that fury? Okay, let's dive into the core loop of the game, the sequence of play, and see how you command your god engine to absolute victory. Now, this is not your typical, I take my whole turn, then you take your whole turn kind of game. Oh no, players take turns activating just one Titan at a time. It creates this incredibly tense, tactical dance of destruction where every single activation matters. So when it's your turn to activate a Titan, the first thing you do is awaken its heart, the plasma reactor. You grab a handful of dice, and for every 4 or higher you roll, you get an action. This is your power for the turn. Is your reactor going to roar to life and give you everything you need, or is it going to sputter out and leave you totally vulnerable?
Right, your reactor is humming. You've got a pool of actions ready to spend. So, what now? Well, this is where you, the commander, get to show off your tactical genius. Let's look at the kinds of orders you can issue.
Every action you spend is a direct command. You can move, you can fire a weapon, or you can divert power to your void shields, those awesome crackling energy fields that can just shrug off incoming shots. Need to get across the battlefield in a hurry? Spend 2 actions to make a full stride. It's all about managing your resources.
And this is where it all clicks into place. You can see how your maneuverability and your weapon fire arcs work together. A weapon on the torso? That can fire pretty much anywhere, but a big cannon mounted on an arm has a much more limited field of fire. Mastering these angles, getting into the perfect position, that's the key to winning.
Okay, you've maneuvered perfectly, you've lined up the shot, you roll the dice, it's a hit. But what happens next? Let's break down how we turn that successful hit into a beautiful, catastrophic explosion.
It's time for some glorious, destructive math. First, you roll a die to see where you hit. Is it the head, the legs, a big, juicy weapon system? Then you calculate the impact. You roll another d6, add your weapon's strength, and then subtract the target's armor. That final number tells you just how much pain you're about to inflict.
And this, my friends, is the damage table. This is where dreams are made and Titans are utterly broken. A low result might just scratch the paint, but a result of 3 or higher, that's catastrophic damage. That is how you kill a god engine. One perfectly placed, absolutely devastating shot.
And see, damage isn't just about losing hit points. Oh no, it's so much worse. It's a creeping death sentence. A solid hit to the legs can slow your Titan to a crawl. A major hit to a weapon system can silence it for the rest of the game. Your pristine war machine can become a limping, sparking wreck in the blink of an eye. Big cannons are great, don't get me wrong, but some fights demand a more personal touch. It's time to get up close for a truly brutal clash of steel and fury.
So what makes close combat so unbelievably deadly? Here's the kicker. It bypasses void shields entirely. Yeah, those energy fields that can deflect a volcano cannon blast, totally useless against a giant power fist. The attack goes straight to the armor, making it a super high-risk, super high-reward gamble.
And this is what it looks like. This is Titan Melee. No shields, no mercy. It's a desperate, final resort where power fists crush cockpits and giant chain fist saws straight through legs. It is brutal, it is decisive, and it is absolutely terrifying to be on the receiving end.
And there you have it. You've mastered the basics, from movement and positioning to unleashing devastating firepower. The battlefield is waiting. The fate of entire worlds is literally in your hands. So the only question left is, how will you pilot your God engine?